Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope everyone had a great week. And here, as promised, we are back with some more Brian's Nissan Skyline 2 Fast 2 Furious edition here. We have a third version, believe it or not, of his Skyline from the ultra premium brands. As I've talked about a bunch before, we have the Focal Horizon version, then we have the KOD that came afterwards, and now Time Micro is joining the club with their rendition here of Brian's R34. They have released this before, but it was not like the correct 2 Fast 2 Furious C West body kit, so they just came out with this that does have all the correct body kit and a bunch of goodies. So we're going to try to do a nice three-way comparison here versus all of these to see who is going to be crowned the king. And hopefully this will be the last release of this one. I mean, I think 3 is probably enough, and so I think we will be good. But I am excited because Time Micro is one of my favorite as far as the Fast and Furious Ultra Premiums go. So we'll go ahead and we'll get him out of the box and see what we are working with here. Yeah, I think one of you guys actually commented on the video and was like, oh, have you seen the new Time Micro? And I hadn't actually. And so, of course, like the good Fast and Furious YouTuber I am, I went and checked it out and immediately ordered one. So here is our first look at it. It is numbered 534 out of 999. This is definitely feels like a lot cheaper base than the other Time Micros, but the car does look pretty good. The one thing I wanted to compare was the stripe colors, and it looks like maybe slight shade lighter, but this blue is just like way too dark. We do have the NOS bottles in there. Yeah, I mean, this does look like it has all of the details. It does have the non-chrome rims, which is nice. The KOD also does not have chrome wheels. And I know a lot of you said you did like the KOD the best, but just looking at the two next to each other, I just always thought the Focal Horizon just had slightly better presence to it, which hopefully you guys will kind of see what I'm talking about when we do our full review. I just went and checked because it did look like the hood might open, but I tried and it does not. So no moving parts, and I don't think the KOD has any moving parts either. The Focal Horizon does have the opening hood. So I'm going to try and do a nice three-way turntable comparison here. So I'm going to go get that set up and we can review these three cars and finally settle who is the king. All right, so hopefully you are seeing all three cars up on the turntable. Really hope this works. It took me a while to just kind of get this all set up. I thought this would be the best way to kind of compare all three of the cars. You can see a lot of stuff on these is very similar. It's honestly fairly hard to tell them apart, mainly the wheels. So the Focal Horizon has the chrome wheels, and then the KOD has the like very movie accurate style, kind of in the gunmetal gray. And then the latest from Time Micro, those are not quite the movie accurate style. And I think they are maybe a little too dull on the color as well. All three cars though have great interior detail with the NOS bottles and all the seats, roll cage, just a ton of really cool details. They all have the nice wing, the movie correct C West body kit. You have all of the sponsors, so all three cars do a great job of that. There is just some slight like sizing and overall stance, and I think for me that's where the Focal Horizon kind of still I think takes the cake. I think the wheels honestly on the KOD are probably the most movie accurate, and then I think just as far as overall body style, I like the Focal Horizon the best. It does look just a little bit lower. I think just the whole car has just a little better presence. So it's almost like taking the wheels off the KOD, throw them on the Focal Horizon. I think that would be about as perfect of a car as we could get for now. All three do have way too dark a blue for the graphics. Definitely in the movie was more of a light blue in all three of these. It's like a pretty dark royal blue, but I mean, all three cars still look really good, especially for this scale. Just all the details are phenomenal. But like I said, hopefully this little three-way comparison just gives you a good idea. You can look at all three cars here, spinning around in real time, and make the decision for yourself. So there we have it, all three of the ultra premium Too Fast Too Furious R34s. I can't believe that we have three. We do have two of the Eclipse, the Transcend models, and the Fast and Speed. I'd be curious if Fast and Speed is going to throw their hat in the ring and come out of left field here with their own version. Definitely wouldn't be surprised, but this is just pretty wild that, you know, we went all this time with no true C-West movie accurate version of the car, and then now within a couple months we got three different versions. Very curious to get all of your guys' feedback here. I know a lot of you have most of these cars here as well, so definitely let me know in the comments down below who you think did it better. I still think that my vote is going to go for Focal Horizon. It does have the opening hood, which is very nice, and I think I might be a little biased just because Focal Horizon has done such a great job with some of the other Fast and Furious cars. They're definitely one of my top brands, but definitely pretty crazy to see all three of these together and just all of the slight and subtle differences. Hopefully that little three-way turntable was a good depiction and just was able to really show you all of the differences and similarities. But thank you all so much for stopping by, tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.